Hello everyone, welcome in, happy Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend and a great start to your week. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. Of course, my name is Nerd Builder and we're back in our MineColonies world today. And, you know, a few things I got done while we were on break, I guess, a couple days. Did finish the university upgrade as well. And also welcome, buddy. First live stream, well, welcome, glad you're here there. Hey Ben, welcome in, good to see you, hope you're doing well. And hey John, good day, hope you're doing well as well, good to see everyone here. Yeah, so we finished the university upgrade. That was a doozy getting that all done, but that is finally all set there, so I was happy to see that. We unfortunately had our miner die from some kind of mob attack, which I'm not sure what had happened. I do have a guard patrolling the mines down there, so I'm not sure if one of them, it was Peyton, so this mine right over here, so I'm not sure if you know, they got into a cave down there or what goes on, and they got attacked, so we had to replace that miner out, unfortunately. There, yeah, snow chains for the cars, absolutely. Yeah, we really do. I mean, we got to set up, maybe have like a snowplow come through and clear off the roads here so we can see where we're going and hopefully not sliding every which way there. But yeah, we're gonna have another busy stream today per usual. Today we're going to be just starting to change the style of the look of the buildings in our colony, and we're going to do it little by little. I don't anticipate us doing it all at the same time. I think it's going to be when we upgrade a building. I think we're going to change the style just to kind of modernize it to like the new texture or the new packs that they have. So we've been using the Canola style, which I think looks very nice. It's kind of similar to this style, but just slightly different. We did it with our new plantation, and I started doing it with some of our new builds as well. So Yeah, so I figure while we upgrade buildings, we'll probably deconstruct and reconstruct them, especially this stream and the next stream. We're going to be doing the few buildings that are kind of like obstacles to our roads that, you know, like when we placed them, I thought that we were lining them up correctly, but I didn't. So we're going to do that and upgrade it. And also for the plantation, because the newer one uses much less space. Oh, and it snows, so all right, great timing for that. Let's actually head up to the town hall. I got to put a fireplace in our house because it gets like very, very, very cold, like down that way during the winter. But up here, it's a little bit more mild. It snows up here, but a little bit more mild, and up here, it's like unbearable in the summer. So you get like polar opposites, like right next to each other, a couple feet away. Maybe add torches under the brickway to melt the snow. Yeah, that could be an idea as well that we could look to do. I think we could try it out at least and see if it would help. And that, but yeah, mistakes happen though, absolutely. We there's at least a few with our plantation, and I'm pretty happy because for the most part the mistakes are pretty limited. So it's tough to envision, like I think if we ever like started over, which we're not going to do for a very, very long time, if at all, but I would probably make sure that we're aligning more to a grid type thing. I think like a grid pattern if we were going to ever start over, just to make sure everything is kind of lined up correctly, which I think we did a pretty decent job of it, with the exception being the hospital, which we're going to end up moving that back. We're going to upgrade it and move it back. So unfortunately, we're going to have to deconstruct. So these are going to be, it's going to be a challenge to do it, but we'll get through it. Like I said, I think I really like the Catalonia style, and I think it's a good fit. So basically the offenders are the hospital and the two plantations, which are down there. We'll head over there in the morning after the storm passes. And our forester's hut, which is just out of sight over here. Right down there with the brick around it there. So we're actually going to move that back too as well, so we could keep the road going through, and I think that's going to help a lot. And actually, one more offender, the guard tower right over there, we're going to move that out of the way as well. So that's the other project we're going to be doing today. It's winter time, so it's not like our plantation's really producing a lot right now, so it's kind of a good time to do it. So with that being said, let's just head on over there. And I'm going to have, I think, both of our builders work on the plantations initially. And then we'll do the guard tower if we have time. But let's go ahead and get through here. We'll head on over. And it's interesting because did it snow over here? Okay, it did snow over here, because when I came through this way, but no snow over here. So that's how big our colony's getting, that it's like outside. I feel like it's like maybe slightly outside of the like our chunk radius when we're over there, because you can see where the snow is, and I feel like it's interesting that it does that. So you know, I almost wonder the mechanics of it, if it like continues even if we're outside of the area but we're in the colony, if the entire colony functions, or if we're getting a situation where like nothing's progressing over here because they're, well, actually, that can't be true because the plantations still do stuff. Man, with MineColonies, you're a huge fan of Canola and have been playing with Create with it, try to design a subway trammer. Oh, okay, yeah. No, and that's a funny coincidence, because, yeah, so Catalonia here, I really like, because that's what this style is right here, and I like it a lot. I like the look of it. I think it's very fitting for here. I consider it Fortress, but at the end of the day, like, I thought this might be a little bit of a better fit to upgrade our buildings. But we're actually recently installed the Create mod, and also we're going to be working on a subway system coming up soon as well. So with that being said, let's get this taken down, I guess. Here, so we'll down here, we'll assign this over to Maddox, and we will deconstruct, and we'll do the same over here. So we just literally put this one up, but I think I didn't realize how much smaller this design is from our... It's at level 2, so not as bad. But I didn't realize how... Oh, getting all turned around. How much smaller the design is now, which I like it a lot, because I remember when we first put this in, I was remarking about how I felt this was, like, such a waste of space. That, like, you know, essentially, like, a lot of it is just grass, and, like, it's just wide open because, you know, there's not enough crops. I really like the way that this kind of really utilizes all the space around it. I think it's cool. There, obviously, there's some gaps, but it doesn't have to be, like, you know, precisely down where there's, like, basically no room anywhere in here. But I also thought this was, like, a little bit excessive over here, so... Yeah, I figure that we will move these back, so that's the only reason we're taking this one down, is so we could try to move it back over here. And maybe I should grab some cobblestone and up... Well, it's probably fine. But yeah, we're going to try to move it back and I think have it on top of the wall here, because if I measured out correctly, I believe that we should be okay to continue our road, because I thought we were going to have this connecting over. But I think we could just keep it going straight if we can move it back. Let's see, we have to get it to right about here. So 1, 2, 3, 4... So we have to move it back about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 5. So we'll see if there's enough room. We can always narrow up the sidewalk if we have to. Let's see on the back. 1, 2, 3. So like 4. Alright, I mean, if anything, we'll narrow up the sidewalk, like, in front of here, because there's only so far back that we could go, and I'm not going to have, like, part of it protruding, especially since we already have the wall set up over here. So that'll be fine. There. Okay. So we'll let them take these down, and then we'll have them rebuild. Over here. Left all the doors open. Here, let me just sort this out here. You have some fun ideas to just to join the Discord. Well, excellent. Yeah, always feel free to share ideas, pictures of your own colonies, like all that stuff over on our Discord. There, I have to do a little bit better of like posting things about the colony and that on the Discord too. But you know, I always want it to be so that people can, like, you know, show off their own colonies. I think it's always really cool to see people's ideas and that too. I never mind if people borrow from, you know, anything we do here. So, you know, I'm always curious to see people's designs and that their ideas for it. Been trying to make a great looking train, but thanks to DO, you are limited to trapdoors to build. Oh, jeez. There. That would be really cool, though. Have it on a track. There. Am I a fan of steam locomotives? I used to be a lot bigger into trains a while back. In that, I'm actually going on a fall foliage train next weekend. We're going to take the truck, and the warehouse is giving issues again, so we're going to have to move some stuff out. But yeah, the old-timey locomotives are very cool, because I know I've been on a couple, you know, like older trains for various things, and no steam ones, unfortunately, but a lot of ones with like retro cars and that, which has been very cool. There. So, all right, let's sort this, and then let's see what we can move. Probably spruce. I'm thinking we could probably move some spruce. My own inventory is starting to get a bit cluttered. So let me move a bunch of stuff up here. Okay. So let's take a look and see. So dirt 2.4K. Actually have a decent supply of paper for once. Do we have any wheat? No, and you know what? Again, we're having issues with the cowhand is leaving the gate open because she like let out a ton of cows the other day, and I had to like just go through, and she was already reproducing, and I think that's been the biggest thing why we have no wheat ever, is because I think they're letting them out, and you know, she has to keep reproducing them. Guess we don't need 1.9K dye right in here. And again, we're not going to destroy anything here. Don't want to be wasteful, but we just don't need this much. I'll leave a couple stacks in here. Wow, look at that already. Alright. Yeah, so we'll leave that, and I'll take some granite out as well. What's that? Stone. Okay. So clear up some space. You managed to make one of the earliest styles of locomotives to run on NYEL. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. Yeah. Could use diorite to line the tunnels of the subway. Yeah, you know, I was thinking diorite, or we have a... Let me see how much we're up to. We have a ridiculous amount of... Oh, we're almost out of cobblestone. Might have to do some generator. 32,000 cobble deep slate. Which I don't know what we're going to do with it. Because... And actually it went up by like a significant amount. Alright, so this is why we're having issues. We'll take this and move this over to our own warehouse. Damn, that's why. But yeah, I thought about using cobble deep slate more for walls and for... I might even take down some of the walls around the colony and redo them with cobble deep slate just to like get that cobblestone back. Because now we're running low on cobblestone because of like all the buildings that are kind of reliant on it. And we have like an excessive amount of cobble deep slate that are just not... We don't need that much. And I don't think, because unfortunately the sifter and that, I don't know if you can teach them to use it or not, because I don't believe that they use it. I know that they use like, or the crusher, I mean, they use like regular cobblestone. So it's a bit of a, you know, not sure what we're going to do with it. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but I know because I tried to look at some of the formulas and it just wasn't, unfortunately, working with that. I couldn't set it to that. There. Take one of those backpacks and upgrade it to the netherite one and give it a stacking upgrade. Yeah, that we'll eventually upgrade the backpack to there. Okay, let's take out... I'm going to take a bunch of this now. We can move this over to our own warehouse. Calcite, interesting. So that's what's taking up all the space in here. I didn't realize it got so out of control. It was like before... I was having this running a lot when we were doing when I was doing the university upgrade, because I was trying to get it done, and there was like... you know, it took a while to get them to finish it. Let me just grab a few more while we're over here, and then we'll run this over to our own storage area. Is there none here? There we go. So we'll fill up our inventory. But yeah, if there is a way to have like... I can't seem to substitute out like the recipes with cobble deep slate, unfortunately, because that would be great if we could. Like, especially like I said with the crusher's hut, that would be like an excellent way to like kind of get rid of it, and that way we could save like other cobblestone too. Oh. They're getting like way more like that they're not paying attention, they just kind of run out. Granted, I mean, I you know, I guess I have to pay better attention and not run them over, but look both ways. To check and see what they're learning at school here. Alright. Yeah, does the Ultimate Cars mod have a stacking or cargo upgrade for the truck? Yeah, so we do have the cargo upgrade for the truck. There was like an extra, like this crate back here. That's like that's the upgrade on it. Unfortunately, as far as I know, you can only do one upgrade on it with that. So it's like we have a double chest in the back there, and then there's like an interior inventory too, so I use that one too. We're gonna take a lot of the deep slate out, I think, of there, since there is so much of it. And we're relocated over here. This is kind of like our own personal warehouse over here. We do have 3 different warehouses, which is excessive, but the one on the other side of the colony kind of is that it kind of supports that area to try to help out, and then this one is more of just like I'm treating this as like an overflow next to our big one. We do have one courier assigned. They don't get many jobs, unfortunately, but it's good to have like a little bit of excess space here, and it's close to our airport over here and our house. So does the ultimate cars might have a way of parking the truck on a pad that can automatic offload? Not that I'm aware of that it has. At least I didn't see it when I was like when you kind of search car in the thing. I didn't see anything like that. That would be pretty cool. I think if we could get it to, you know, just pull up here and have it, you know, come out. I mean, I'm sure we probably could come up with. So, I'm not even sure if you drove over like a hopper or something, if that would do it, or not. Like if we had a system set up for it. The 40 is one of the first engines to pull cars to move people around New York on the elevated. Oh, that's cool to know. I always admired, growing up, I always admired when you saw like the way like the tram lines and all the old, like in the cities, like back in the turn of the 1900s. And that I always thought that was like a very cool thing, because even in my own city, like there used to be, which is hard to believe now, but there used to be like a very, very intricate trolley network that ran around the city, and I'm like, that would be so nice to have now. There, texture pack makes the bee look terrifying. I know it does. Some of the mobs, they look like way more intimidating. The bees look like they're a little bit bigger. And that. But it makes zombies a little bit scarier, too. Oh. Crashed. Uh-oh. Look how big that thing is. Alright, let's find some more deep slate. LA, no, Buffalo, New York, so a little... much away from Los Angeles. Buffalo, New York. Alright, so grab this. Yeah, Buffalo's unfortunately limited now to a subway system that goes up and down Main Street in Buffalo. That's like that's the they have a pretty good bus system, I guess, but the train system is leaving a lot to be desired. There's been like talks over the years, like they always talk about, like, you know, this is the year, this is the time that we're gonna upgrade it, but, you know, us ourselves wouldn't be able to afford it. I mean, you'd need some kind of like grant, you know, from the federal government to be able to do that, or at least a sizable contribution from the state for Buffalo to be able to afford that. There. LA has a similar story. Yeah, it's unfortunate because I feel like, I mean, I feel like, you know, some cities have done a really good job. You know, I used to, for a while, I lived in Washington, DC. They have a very good subway system there. And I would say, well, I haven't been on the New York one. I've been to New York, obviously living in New York, but like I haven't been on the New York one. I've been through on, like, in the UK, the London subway system, which is great. I think the New York one, though, again, leaves a lot to be desired, though. Oh, we forgot to empty that out. Forgot that was in there. My god, there's just so much of it. So yeah, so we're just gonna spend a little bit of time doing this in the start, just because we've been having, like, the issues again. Yep, excuse me 1 second. I'm sorry, just excuse me, I'm sorry, very quickly, I'll be right back. There we go. Wrong button. Sorry. All right, we're back. There. Sorry about that. All right, let's run this over. There. So if you want to do a create subway for you, only use the die rate in the station. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because I was thinking about using. We could do like maybe the rest of the tunnel using like cobbled deep slate, and then yeah, we could use die rate or something like that for the subway stations and that. I think that would be cool. Okay, let's drop this off in here. I think it's because our miners are so far down that that's all they're coming back with now, unfortunately. Might necessitate a quarry sometime soon as well, because especially now, like how much cobblestone we need for everything. But we'll have enough to actually put the... Well, they should be getting some from the plantations. I mean, if not, you know, we'll probably just have to do some AFK later after the stream. And, you know, because we do have like a very low-tech cobblestone generator. Here, which is it's a pretty decent output. Could be better, but I wish there was a way we could automate it and just have it going like all times. We might have to do like a quarry or something. All right, hopefully when we get a lot of this out, that's gonna keep us in the good for space for a long time. So if you posted the pic of your oh, very cool. Thank you. I'll take a look after the stream. Yeah, like I said earlier, always feel free to post pictures in the chat, like in the Discord there. It's always cool to see, like I said, other people's designs, and you know, it gives me some inspiration too. There, you know, of some things we could, you know, maybe do differently in our own colony here. So it's such a cool mod pack, you know. Like originally when I looked, you know, part of the reasons I started the series and I started the channel like basically around MineColonies, essentially. I had, you know, did some regular Minecraft when I first started, but there wasn't a lot of videos available for 118. And that, so I'm just like, oh, you know, it might be cool because I saw a lot of 116.5, obviously. Like, it would be cool to kind of have people to talk about the MineColonies pack with, and, you know, be able to make some content based off of that, just because there wasn't a lot of it there. And I've learned a lot. I didn't know, and, you know, I hope I've taught some things along the way, or at least gave people places to look for things when they do it. That's kind of my goal with it. So we'll hang out here, and then we'll do a few more, I think a few more trips back and forth to our warehouse and just kind of get that cleared out a little bit more. And then we'll work on some of the roads around the colony again too. I keep pushing the subway project off, not intentionally, but because I'm thinking now I want to get a bridge going across over here, because I think right across here would be good, because I want to, we have to start getting more wool out of here, because it's like kind of filled up again, which I haven't turned it off just because they can use it as compost, which is good. So they burn through like everything else very quickly, but you know, so I want to make sure that they have enough stuff for compost. But it would get easier if we could drive the truck across the bridge. The other thing, and I forgot to mention right at the start of the stream, so we do have a cargo plane now. I made one because we have like a excess amount of diamonds now, which is nice to have. That's the first time in the series we've had like, you know, a decent amount that like we can start doing like some other stuff with them. And yeah, so we do have a cargo plane. Now it does have more fuel, a bigger fuel tank in it. It's got 18,000 versus this one, which this one's 15,000. So just slightly more. But and I haven't flown it. I haven't flown it yet, so I can't really say. Like, I'll be curious to see how this is going to work. Like if this runway is going to be long enough for it, because I'm assuming it's a little bit bigger, chunkier, so it's probably going to need a little bit more to take off. Because the takeoff speed for this tends to be about, for our other one anyways, is about like 45 knots, 45 to 50 knots, and you know, even on like landing, because if we go under like 45, it seems like it stalls out. So we have to, I've been practicing a little bit, and I've gotten better at our approach. What we really need to do is we do need to do like I think like kind of like runway lights coming in to kind of gauge how close we are, because sometimes I get like, you know, where I'm coming in a little too high or a little too low. So just to kind of gauge the lights, like, you know, we can kind of have them equal with the runway right here. So when they come in, that's how we know like the height that we should be at coming in there. Quite an undertaking. You have to worry about which level your miner is on. Yeah, we're I think we're gonna go down. When we put the subway system in, I think we're going to go down just a couple blocks. We're not going to go very, very deep for that reason, because I'm sure he's got tunnels running like every which way under the colony, but I think he's pretty far down now, and our subway system is going to have to go past like the miner right there. The other one, which is on the other side of the colony, I at least as of right now, because we don't have a lot built over there, just some. It shouldn't impact like a lot, but the over here it very well could, because we have our subway system up here, which we're going to keep, not this part, but this part over here. We're going to keep this above ground, and then I'm going to take some of that brick out, and then we're going to have it go underground and have the lines run down here underground. So we're going to have like a bunch of powered rails coming up. Okay. We'll stop off here. Alright, let's sort everything. And let's see what we're down to with the... Alright, so we'll run some of this out. Because we got a decent amount still, so I'll leave some in this warehouse, but I feel like they're not going to need it, so might as well take it out. We'll put it in our own. Here. Yeah, this is like the biggest undertaking since like when we cleared out like a lot of the seeds and trees and that, and moved them initially over to our town hall. The storage space is up there. Now let's come. Whoa. $18K still. All right, is there any left down here? This one? Oh yeah. Okay. All right, is there some upstairs? There is. Yeah, we'll leave a few thousand, but go inside the truck. Maybe while we're down here too, there's one other thing. Well, I'll run this back up and we'll come back. I want to check on the fuel because it took a lot to... I was using the plane a lot because I was trying to find like a mushroom island so that we could get some mushrooms in that, because it was quite the undertaking to find it. And I finally found it. I think I mentioned it in the episode that came out this week, but I finally found some, and it wasn't that far out because I was like searching every which way. for it, but it was just a little ways out, so I used my elytra to get over there. But it took a lot of fuel because, again, I explored like a ton of the map. Grab some of the stuff from upstairs too. It was crazy. I didn't know how bad this was. Like 30k. We always have one dominant thing. It used to be the saplings and the seeds and that. Yeah, let's head on over to... or head back up. But you couldn't even use it, unfortunately, for like making the road, or that either with the unfortunately it only lets you use cobblestone. You couldn't use cobble deep slate. I'm like, I wish, and maybe they will at some point. I'm hoping that the devs will maybe like incorporate it some more into it, because obviously it's like it's a newer 118 thing, but I'm hoping that it would be nice if they could like incorporate it in that, like, not even necessarily for building, but just like, you know, if the Crusher's Hut could use it to break down, like that would be good, because then like we could just have them essentially draining a supply of you know, the deep slate there, especially because our miners are so far down now. We rely a lot on cobblestone, obviously, here, too, so, like, that makes it a lot more challenging. I guess I really got to do some AFK. I didn't know it was down to 30. Might have to expedite quarry soon, but I don't know where I'm going to put that, because I know it creates, like, a giant pit. I mean, I guess we could have them kind of fill it back in, like, a little bit with dirt. And that even dirt, because we've been doing so much terraforming, like we have like 2,000. We used to have like 10,000 or 15,000 dirt. Oh. Here. New score for Knight's Cove, 14 to 2 raiders. Oh, look at that. 2 of the raids score 1 kill of the guard. Oh, geez. They got one of your guards, huh? There, well, congrats, though, on overall holding them off. And that, too. That's very cool. Yeah, we've lost a lot of guards along the way here, unfortunately. Alright, we'll sort all these, but... I think we'll maybe make one more trip with it, and then after that, that'll be get it all out of the back, I believe. Okay, good. All right, so we'll sort that. There we go. All right, let's run back down. We're actually going to stop off in our... we're going to stop off where we make our fuel to, I think, maybe clear that. It probably needs to be cleared out. I guess we went through a lot of fuel because I had to produce about... I don't know what it's in. Is it in liters or something? But I had to produce... There was 18 and 15, and then I had to fuel up the car, which is not that much, but I had to fuel up the car and that, so we burned through a lot of fuel. We have to do some canola mining soon, too. Oh yeah, we gotta take that out. And that one as well. How are we doing here? I got spruce logs left. Let's repopulate this. Okay, so that's that for now. We're gonna have to burn through some of this stuff. The canola cake, we just don't need the byproduct. About how the tank's doing. Probably could use a little bit more clearing out. Oh well. I will have to come back for that. Yeah, because we're all... Okay. Yeah, so we're going to be making fuel for a while, but how much canola do we have left? Oh, geez, okay. So we basically got like 80-something left. So, okay. We'll probably have to do some... It's been a long time. We'll have to do some farming. The auto D cannons outlinked by redstone detectors. Oh, very nice. That's very cool. There. Got a graveyard working yet? Nope, that'll be coming up in one of our future episodes there. So, yeah, not yet on the graveyard there. Let me... Oh, duh. I probably should have stopped off at the warehouse. Hey, John S., welcome in. Good to see you. You could probably add canola cake to the config. It's a compostable. Yeah, that's a good idea, too. You could just drop it off there then instead of, essentially right now, what I would just be doing is taking it to our lava disposal and just, destroying it. Oh. Alright, and we'll sort that again. But how much do we have left? 16k. We'll take some more out. Okay. Is canola cake edible? I don't believe it is. I know you can use it to... So, there is a use for it. It's not just like a completely useless thing. You can use it to breed animals. Interesting enough. But our cow hand, which I don't know if you could... I don't know if there's a way to edit in the config. There very well may be, what they use, but they just use wheat. So, that would be... If we could get them to use it, like, that would be another thing. Especially because we're very low on wheat, and, you know, we could just have them using the canola cake. That would be ideal. But I haven't messed around that much with, like, the config. Alright. Oh. Okay, and I'm so sorry. Excuse me again. I just have to step away for a brief second to answer a question. I see my phone's lighting up. So, I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry about that. Just got pulled away very quickly with some questions there. So we're back. So yeah, we're gonna just do one more. What do we have? 13K. All right. Yeah, this will be our last run here. We could probably start working on the road again right after this, but it was like constant because when I was trying to finish up the university upgrade, that I was like every other minute I felt like I was getting the warehouse is full note, and then I had to come over here and just drag some stuff out, and I'm like, I really need to like sit down and figure out like what's clogging it, because we usually have one big offender that clogs it. This time it's cobble deep slate. Last time it was, like I said, seeds and saplings. So we might actually do, right after this, we might do one flyover to our wolf farm. And at the wolf farm, just gather some. I think it's kind of full again, and we're just going to drop them off at the composter. So we'll essentially just grab what we can. From it. But yeah, I thank you again, everyone, for coming in and hanging out tonight. I hope everyone had a great start to their week. All right, we'll just grab the last couple here. Very cold here today. Like it's down in the low 40s, and that they're threatening with some flakes. Likely not near me, but you know, up my neck of the woods area. They're saying it could possibly snow a little bit. Some wet flakes. And that, which I'm, you know, I didn't really feel like we had much of a fall. Like, well, we've had a good fall, but like, I feel like recently it's been that it goes right from winter to summer, it feels like, and then right from summer to fall. Because like it feels like it just kind of, the temperature just kind of dropped off. You know, they went from like the 80s down to now, you know, like into the 40s and 50s. And that, but we've had some bad winters recently on here, so hopefully it's not a bad omen for what's coming this year here. I don't know if it's just I don't know if it's just like a coincidence or like what the situation is, but it feels like sometimes we get like worse seasons than others. So some get like more rain and snow, others get like some years, and then like other years we don't get that much. It feels like sometimes it gets a little bit hotter too. Again, I don't know if that's just like you know, just a coincidence of it, or if like there's actually some kind of mechanics behind it. Okay. We'll check up too and see how they're doing on the plantation. They're taking it down. It's gonna be a little, like I said, it's gonna be a little bit of an undertaking to get this done, to get like a bunch of the buildings changed over. But I do like the look of it, and I think the wood looks nice, but, you know, I like that style a lot more. And I feel like after the whole debacle, all the other buildings appear to be fine from what I've seen. But there was like a debacle with the composter when we first updated the 1.19, in that the composter stopped working altogether, and it turned out I think that building style was no longer supported, and it wouldn't let them like... they could retrieve things from the barrels, but they couldn't put anything in there. And what the situation was, like, once we had it, I had stuff taken out, or like I had it taken down and rebuilt, like that seemed to do it. And just enough, nope, not our plane wrench, just enough room. Okay, let me sort this. We'll head back to our house. Still got a lot of room in here, luckily. Colin is tucked into bed. Excellent. Alright, we'll park here. And we're okay on fuel. I'll have to fuel up. I'll have to move the plane out of the way. Oh, and there's something else we need to do to move the building well. Oh, did he finish? Oh, he finished doing the... Alright, well, we should head over there then. I'm so sorry, I just have to follow up. Yeah, so we'll head over, and like I said, we could see if we can get them started. I didn't even see the message. Get them going. Did Emmy finish too? Oh, she's still going. Alright, we'll take the smaller car. Take our clunker. This one's got a little bit more speed. That truck needs a lot of... It's like a lot of pickup. Oh. Just kind of walk out there. Very tight turn. Go. Oh, wow. Alright, and she's almost done, too. We just fall into the hole. Alright, we gotta be careful. Just kind of leave the cactus. Let me take these up. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize you have such a big gap underneath, though. That's interesting. I didn't realize that they left such a big gap under there. Oh. Alright, we'll take these ones up too. And then we'll see about getting this one moved back. Nope, grabbed it. Alright, so let's pick this up now. Alright, and I guess let's just place it down right here. Oh, where's our tool? Here it is. We put it up. Alright, we'll go with Catalonia for this one. And where is it? I think it starts at the bottom. Did I miss it? There it is. Alright, agriculture, plantation. Alright, good. She finished too. Excellent news. Alright, let's try to pick this thing up. Sure, we're at the height. Down. Are these pre-existing? Oh, those, okay. I'm like, wait a second, why would that be outside the, like, the boundary? Alright, let's see how far back this goes. Okay. So we have to bring it up. Bring it up to right here. And let's see, actually, will this fit pretty much perfectly? Like these torches, these are not part of this. Yeah, because they got the lanterns right there. Wow. Like a perfect fit, I think. Because again, we're going to have the sidewalk coming down here. Oh, this is great. Okay. Yeah, and this is a good height. We could fill some of this in with some dirt here so we don't have people falling in the holes. Man, that works out perfectly. So we'll have it just sit on top of the wall here then too. They might take out some of the wall, but I can't really go up anymore. We could even bring the wall out a little bit more. We'll see. The important thing, not so much this right here, the important thing is the fence. That's what keeps them out. Okay, so let's get this put down. And we'll get this built. Some Maddox. We'll do the same thing next door. Oh, gotta stop falling in the holes. Do we have any dirt on us? No. There. Okay. They won't touch the fence? Okay, great. Let me take this down. Yeah, even if they mess with it, like, it wouldn't matter so much. The important thing is just the fence down below. Like, the wall on top, if they change any part of it out, like, that's fine. Alright, we'll get these out. Some cobblestone in. Okay, let's go ahead and let's pick this up. But yeah, let's go. Catalonia, good. And we'll see where we're at here. Alright, so let's raise. Okay, good, so one down. Yeah, that's about the right. Yeah, right here. Okay, we'll just leave 2. And I think this should also... Yep. Good. That's good. We can always fill this in with some, like, cobble deep slate over there. Yeah, if you build up to the back of the plantation, as long as it's not in the boundary, that'll be fine. Okay, great. Yeah, this will be right on the line here, so... That's fine. No issue there. And yeah, this will be fine too. Like it seems like they don't really fill in as much anymore, like with the newer update I've noticed. So like 2 things that I've noticed that are different. The one is that they don't really fill in, like they only fill in as they need to, but like they used to like really fill in an area to make it level. Like now they kind of like they put like maybe 2 rows and then that's it. That's the first thing. The second thing I noticed is that when I was recording the episode for this week, that the composter or the builder didn't knock down the trees. They kind of like built around the trees and then they like knocked them down subsequently. I'm like, interesting. Like, cause usually they cleared out the area to begin with. There. And yeah, I have it one too high. Yeah, I'm gonna move it down. Just to make sure that we were at a good, at the right level there. But good. And this looks like this is all lined up. Man, this is great, so we can continue with our boulevard coming all the way down through here, so it's great. And even with this, I guess we can work on doing some of the road right over here today. That way, you know, we don't have to fill these in because we could put the sidewalk and the asphalt in. So, and yeah, that's the right level. Okay, let's go ahead and place this down. We'll get Emmy working on this one. Have to imagine she would have most of the supplies since this is pretty much a duplicate of the other one. All right, so we'll run back and let's grab some road. Some road and some sidewalk. We'll worry about getting the wool later. That's not an emergency. Okay, I had a bunch made up. Yeah, I always leave a little bit of room in between, like even if it's just like a gap, like I just leave like a small gap, usually about 2 blocks in between the 2 buildings. Obviously not necessary, but just you know, just so there's a little bit of room between each one. But I try to keep it as condensed as we can. Like this one, I think this one should be about 2 as well. there. So, very good. So yeah, so this should... I think they should line up perfectly. Yeah, right here. Yeah, because it's right on the line there, so... Let me shoot up the gate open again. Alright, let's run back and let's grab some... Oh. Grab some sidewalk in that. Actually starting to repopulate. It should really let a lot of them go last time. Alright, but I have it in our post box. Here, so very sloppily keep the car running and leave it just kind of there. And I'm going to grab all of it. Oh, we also have to... So, we're up to 5 Barbarian Raids in a row now. And they took out a bunch of the golems at the door, so we'll have to maybe look to fix those. Actually, maybe I should do those right away. Because you never know if we're becoming ready for an attack or not. It's been a few days. And let me also... I'm just going to toss the... Donate that to them. And that. Okay. Alright, we can do this very quickly. Just in case, because we could be due for a raid, and then chances are they'll do another barbarian one because they sense a weakness at the door over here. Okay, who was here that left that door open? One of the guards must have came out. Here. And let me add leads. Put that there. Nope. There we go. Just 4 for out here for right now. And a little bit more, but just to get our security up. We get a lot of attacks from the northeast over in this direction. Alright, and... Alright, good. A lot of protection out here. Very good. Throw that up. Get the rally banner up there for right now. Let me bring one of each down. Actually, I should bring the shovel. I have to do a little bit more. I'll have to go over to our mob farm and get some XP for the mending. But good. That's I'll set up there. Yeah, I actually don't think I have that much iron on me right now. I used a bunch. I had to... Oh, look at that. I had to... You know, I could probably take some of this charcoal out, too. I have 2 iron. I had to take some of the glycerin out, so that kind of... I had to, like, make a bunch of buckets to get rid of it, because, again, we've been making so much fuel. And that's a good reminder, too. We should dump that into our lava pit. There, so actually, let's head on over there. On the way. To... We can grab another stack of iron, too, from the... from our storage area over here, our manual one. Here, let me see, I think I have most of them in the backpack. All of them in the backpack. Way too much junk. that all of it? Let me drop this off here. I think that's all of it. Good. Kind of wasteful, but we do have a lot of iron, so it's not an issue. Alright, keep this so we can keep tabs on them. 71% and cobblestone extra. Wait, why are they using blue? Did I do the same design for both of them? They should be the same. They should be identical, shouldn't they? He's requesting. Is she requesting that? Okay, what'd we do? Let's let's figure out what we did. They should be identical. Let me park this over here. They should be identical builds, so... This is the one that he's working on. Eldonia. I don't want to cancel it out. They should be the same. Let's try that again. I was going to say, because I don't know why he's asking for... Yeah, it's on. Oh, is that what... Oh, maybe that's what it needs at level 4. That might be why, because this one was only at... That's right. That one was only at level 2. Okay, that's why. Yeah, one is level 2, the other... Yeah, the other one is, like, this one was it level 3 or level 4 we had it in? That's why. Okay. I forgot about that because we picked it up, so it's not like we were starting from scratch. Okay. Alright. I think we're going to have to teach some recipes, because that... What do we have on this side? And probably bring it up one. I think, yep. There. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. This is at the right level, too. That's why. Alright, we're gonna have to teach some recipes, I guess. I'll get Maddox going on this. There we go. Plantation 3. This one's at 2. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's... Forgot when you picked them up. I think that's nice, because that way we don't have to come through and just do, like, every single level. It's a lot nicer to do it that way, so... So we'll run back and we'll teach them the recipe. It's almost nighttime anyway, so there we go.
But it's not a thing about making it accurate. It's a thing about making it feel right.
Okay. But I'm guessing we're going to need some blue dye. I think it was blue. Yeah, Emmy's almost got everything. Cobblestone extra. I'm guessing that might actually be... Well, yeah, let's head back. Here, it should still probably be, I would think, the stonemason that should handle that.
If it's an accident, the error that feels good.
Alright, let's stop here. Let me also just quickly change the... song. Okay. See, someone's spazzing out. Been noticing they've been doing a lot of that since the update. Alright, so it's him that needs the spruce plank, supported by spruce planks, cobblestone extra. I think I might have to teach how to make cobblestone extra. Now let's see if I did this. And I think that's actually right. Oh, Barbarian Southwest this time. Okay. We got a raid. Yeah, spruce planks. And I think that's right. Main material, cobblestone extra. Alright, I also learned something cool. I didn't know that we could do this, and this makes it a lot easier. That if we do this, we could teach them, it like fills in the recipe automatically, which is like very cool. Probably should have like tried that before. Oh, and you know what? Part of the issue right now is going to be that we don't have any, we don't have enough cobblestone. Let's sleep very quickly, and then we'll go investigate on the southwest. Hopefully they're not within the colony. Because we've been getting that at points where they've been, like, spawning inside the colony, because, like, at the edge of the wall there, we need to expand out our border a little bit more. So let's go ahead and... let's see what the situation is. I think it's an aerial view. Alright, so the good news is I don't think they're in here. I don't see them. Alright. Let's see where they're coming from. So our border's like right over here. Let's see, we'll bring them over into this area, but if I step outside the colony, they won't follow me. Really? Alright, so they could really be coming from... they could even be coming from this direction over here and get caught up on the wall there. Actually, I should... that reminds me too, I should check the barracks to make sure we have enough... we have enough gold. I'm in there. That we can actually see where they are. Alright, here they all come. Oh, did it? Oh, not still. Let's quickly run up. Let's check up here. Yeah, see, we always get that when we're outside the... that's why I always wait to rally them till we know kind of where they are. Let's see. Oh, there they are. It's not southwest, it's southeast. Trickery. Let's see if we can stick the landing in a tight space. Kind of. Alright. Come. Alright, luckily they're all caught up by our fence. It's like amazing, like this is like the thing that completely like they can't do anything. Oh wait, oh shh. I did not even see that. They could just walk right over. Wow, I did not even see that. That is a vulnerability. I wonder if that's how they get in sometimes. They haven't figured it out, though. They're not gonna walk over the wall, maybe. Alright. Oh, out of the way, boys. Stuck by a tree. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize I was just... that would have been really bad. Let's hide back here. Let them keep fighting. I didn't even realize our heart was so low. Took some shots there. Yep, we got the guards. We got them right here. They're all around here. And that, where's my other water canteen? What just happened to that? Oh. I grab some water here. Grab some gross ocean water, lake water. Alright, there we go. 2 left. Is there one right? Alright, one more over here, I think. Oh, there he is. Yay! We win. Alright. Vulnerability. They didn't come over here, but they theoretically could. Let me take this down. Alright, you all can go back. Oh! Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yay! We win. Alright, let me just make sure that too. Alright, we don't want them... They all stuck? Alright, this way's fine. Okay. Just making sure. That's good. Okay. Apparently they still wouldn't cross it, though. I thought that they might try to, like, cross over when I saw that. That's why I was, like, trying to take that out, because I'm like, if they try to cross over, like, because you can, obviously, like, you know, right now I could walk right over to the other side, but it's, yeah, apparently they didn't figure that out, that they can do that. So, yeah, I need to trim the trees back. Yeah, we have to... We're going to clear out this area eventually. I don't know how much more, like, in this direction that we're going to come for now. I think, you know, for the episode this week, we built the building up over here. This week right here. I think we're going to try to fill out this area up here. There's probably only room for, like, another building, like, up here, depending what we do. Like, maybe one somewhere over here, because we have our guard tower right there. So not a lot of room left over up here. But I'm going to start trying to utilize the west a little bit more over here. So, and then we have some room back here that we could utilize too. But, yeah. So we'll have to, yeah, we'll have to see, because our border does extend further out than the wall here by a little bit. But I don't know if I'm going to push the wall back. Alright, fly back to our car, and we'll just take our car back so we don't have to... What's my durability on the... Oh, good. I think the XP must have helped. Alright, oh! The other thing... Was there another... That's Emmy. Okay, the cobblestone extra, and then blue cobblestone extra. Alright, so we're gonna have to teach blue cobblestone extra. Which I guess we'll have to see if we can... I have not made that before. I think because she can make orange, so I'm guessing... Let's see, we should be able to... Let's see if she can... Recipe... Blue cobblestone extra. Let's see if she'll learn it. Oh, she will. Okay. And actually, I think I should have some blue dye. Maybe I'll drop some off. We need the, I guess we do need the diver's hut soon, too. That way they could break down some stuff for us there. Okay. Yeah, hey Dark Sun, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. There, welcome. Yeah, an idea for wintertime, make snowmen outside the colony walls to help with the raid. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea, too. Out there, they might melt in the summer, unfortunately. But, blue... Blue cobblestone extra. Oh wait, what was the support by that they needed for that? Okay, spruce planks. And that one is oak planks. Blue cobblestone. Blue cobblestone extra. Alright, let's see if we did this. I don't think that's right. And actually, you know what? I think we just need... Let me put this here. There we go, and then this one. Okay, I think that's good. Right, yep, spruce planks in that one, okay. Okay, covered by, so I think we have to do oak planks, blue cobblestone, I think. Let's see. I'm always so terrible at remembering these. Alright, blue cobblestone. No. Okay. So I think it's probably up here. Then, is it the middle one that we need to do? Oak planks. Yeah, supported by oak planks, covered by blue cobblestone, main material blue cobblestone. Alright, I think that's good. Oak planks covered by main material. Okay. So we taught them that. That's good. So now they know orange, red, and blue. Awesome. And they know how to make the blue cobblestone extra and cobblestone extra. Good. So let's see about getting them some... I don't know if they have any blue dye. Let's check their warehouse. Blue... No blue dye. Alright. Is there... I've traditionally always made it with lapis lazuli, but is there blue dye? You can with the cornflower. Do they have any cornflowers? Now, if our flowers should be growing them, I would think. Okay, 181, that's good. Grab 2 stacks. Let me see these. We could probably just do that so they have some. And I'll break down like half. We'll leave some. There we go. Okay, that works out. So they have the blue dye. Let's see, do they stack any cobblestone back in here? 13. We're down 2 Gs. I wonder, I don't think I have any. Let me check. We have 13 cobblestone to our name. Let's check our other warehouses. And see, I don't think I would have put any cobblestone in there, though. How's this doing on gas? Oh, good. So yeah, so I might have to do some AFK with the cobblestone generator. And let's see, any cobblestone? Nope, cobble deep slate. 23k. Alright, let's check the one other one. That's going to slow up progress, if anything. Alright. I gotta set boundaries too, so they stop cutting down our decorative trees up here. Let's park over here, so the car's out of the way. Alright, check this warehouse. And then we can start filling some of these in. I don't know how feasible it's going to be to, like, do this with the warehouse, though. Like, maybe with this warehouse or other warehouse, like, changing the style, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. I mean, I guess unless we... Essentially, we use our own personal warehouse as, like, a, we use our own personal warehouse as, like, a... You know, we move everything over there. He's got 9.9k. So he's getting that from this mine over here. I'm gonna have to check and see if there's a way to edit with the configs for the... Let's see if we can get them to use cobble deep slate for anything, because that would be a very big help. Alright, so let's put the sidewalk in there. Place stone between the ones we don't want to cut. Okay, yeah, we could do that. That way they're not cutting them down. Stuck in the pit. And here. And they're good. Alright, so for right now, I'll just take out... We'll fill in the other one later. Let me just get the sidewalk across here. Alright, some of these further down, like, we'll be okay not to fill them in. It's not enough space for like anything to spawn anyway, so... And it's fine to be stuck underground. There. Okay. And then we can put some street in too. Nope, running down. And here. I hate to keep pushing our subway one back, but I thought about maybe we should try to build a bridge, as I was mentioning earlier, across the river to our iron and sheep, or to our sheep and sugarcane farm. Oop. So I was thinking about that, you know, maybe pushing that project up, because it'd be a lot easier if we could just take the truck back and forth instead of having to fly and waste elytra. Waste our elytra and waste fireworks and that. Okay. Go. And then we'll take some asphalt. Actually, oh yeah, that's right, we can go all the way back here. Alright, there's asphalt there. Now we'll run back and we'll sleep when it gets a little bit darker. I'm happy this worked out, because otherwise I was trying to think of ways that I'm like, we're going to have to... It started looking like we were going to have to, like, merge. Oh, this is good. We're going to get some good dirt, so I can maybe stack some up under there, too. But yeah, I thought we were going to have to merge these roads, so this worked out. This worked out great. And that one. Awesome, we get some dirt, too, we can give to the warehouse. Okay, that's good otherwise. Throw this down here. And up here too. We should have this extend down now, because we do have a road that we do have some space up there to put a road into. We're making good progress. We still have a little ways to go. And I have to run the road down. We're going to have to, like, figure out how we're going to do a bridge and everything across to the river. You know, if we're just going to get rid of that door altogether. That door is just kind of, it was there for we could get in and out a lot easier. Alright, let's run back. But yeah, before we got the elytra, that's what the purpose of that door was, but we really don't need it, I guess, per se anymore. I do like it, though, because it seems to draw... It seems to draw the barbarians to it, to the door. And then we were meeting with the golems, because I thought about putting a door in on the other side of the colony, too, and on the south side, and then, again, doing the same thing for each one, where we put, like, a series of golems around the doors and that, but that way it kind of draws them to the doors, and it saves our army from having to do like a lot, which is good. Okay. Good, so let's run back, do some more road. We got to make it accessible to get down to the road, though, because right now... Well, we actually probably could get... Actually, we might be able to on the back end. If we went down that way, though, we wouldn't be able to, because there's too many hills going down. But on the other side of the colony, we might be able to get that way. That's a little bit more flat. We do have a way down that way. I might have to take this tree down, because again, we're going to need some asphalt coming up. Okay. I think if we didn't have the ultimate car mod, like I would use the cobble deep slate as like a stone road, but since we have the asphalt and that I figured, we'll just do that. For our roads. We're driving over them, so. A little way more up here. We got a bunch of terraforming to do over here. And we gotta take this out too here. Oh. Go. Okay. I guess we'll keep our subway will be above ground then, because we'll just have it keep going above ground up this way. And we could always have it dip back under somewhere over here if we wanted to. Oh, let's see. We won't be able to make any more asphalt for now because it takes a bunch of cobblestone. Okay, so go right up to there. Hopefully we won't go driving off the edge. Be careful. I should have brought some of the rails with us too. I could have bended this down. Come back and get it after. Alright, so this will be for the stone brick and the median. There, and hang on, let's also, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we do 2 and 2, it'll be 4, so about 4 in the middle. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have 2 sidewalk. Well, let's see, actually, no, maybe. Okay, no, 3. There we go. Over 1 more. Okay. Yeah, we don't need like a super wide street. There, let's So we know to put some road in here. Here. And let's swap this out. And let's put some more asphalt in here. We'll move that tree soon. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm back to this. Oop, gotta go too fast. Yo, we'll run back. I think we have some extra rail too, so we can extend our. We can go all the way down to here. Alright, we made so much progress with the roads, though. I know that's been like our main project during the streams recently, but I think it's helped a lot because this takes a while to do. Okay, so right up to there for now. Then we can actually just remember to put some torches back down over here, but this can be filled in right here. Alright, and we'll just do... Okay. Let me fill this in the middle here. And go like that. Okay. Let me see... much space in between, because the next line would be coming through this way. Oop. Okay. So yeah, so let's fill this in. Here, I was trying to determine how wide this was. Okay. If you want to use create trains for personal storage and moving around your county, you can set up a village or subway as the overhead wires using trapdoors. Oh, that's an interesting idea, too. Could be something interesting to try. Okay. That's pretty much filled in there. Let me also take this out. This has been here. I was concerned that they would, like... run out of... or that they would need, like, a stopper there. Obviously, they don't. When we initially did that, I just left that there, though. That right there. Still. And grab not a lot of asphalt left. Okay, there we go. Good. Yeah, I'll have to experiment more with the create mod. Haven't really done much with it yet. There, one of the mods that wasn't compatible, and I've been tracking every so often, was the Beyond Earth mod, which I was excited to do that because you can actually go to like other planets and that, and they have like resources, like a lot of resources and some of the other planets. But I guess they're working on a 1.19 compatibility. But we never started it in the series. We were about to when I updated. I was probably like a few live streams away from saying let's give it a shot. But yeah, we'll have to wait for now for it to come out. And there. Good. It's even. Do we only have 16 left? We do. Let's do one more. Okay, good. And actually that's perfect because it's kind of, well, we have to move a little ways to go. Still up to here. Not bad. Got to put a hold on like any asphalt production for now. Okay. You know, we definitely got a lot more brick slabs. Yeah, so we'll continue over here. Make sure to watch durability on this shovel. I haven't seen much going on over here. Oh, she's still building up. Presumably for him, the issue is cobblestone. Messing up the supply chain. Okay, let's grab these up. Either side. And good. Okay. That looks good. Let's throw this. Do that. Awesome. Okay. I guess let's continue. Well, let's put... Ooh, this is up a little bit further than... You know why? Because this guard tower's up a little bit. That's right. Probably could move it back one, too, when we redo it. Yeah, we'll have to move some of these back, I think. Okay, so there's a little bit more... Now that I'm looking at this, we'll have to move some of these back, I think, because I was lining them up with this guard tower when this guard tower was like slightly off, because that should come back by one. Here, just one, so there's enough room there, and then the same thing. Like all of these will have to be moved. Well, there's a little bit of room, so we could leave this one and just move that over too, but that's not a today thing. Let's put in the sidewalk we can for now. And then we'll fix these over time. It's not like a rush or like an immediate need to get these like up and going. Or get these like in the right space over here. I just figure when we upgrade buildings, that's when we'll move them back. Like when we're ready to upgrade them, we'll move them back and change the style and everything. Let me see. Yeah, so he's still waiting on pretty much those. Have to get him some glass panes too. I feel like he hasn't. Huh. What's she doing? We might have to teach him birch signs. This left, right. Just reflex. Okay. I need them too. We do have some. The other solution, I guess we just have to get her through what she needs to do. Back in this area over here, there's a lot of, from when we taken back the hillside, which we can take back more hillside. It looks like we still have some room. That, you know, there's a lot of cobblestone here, so I've been having them like dig pits, and then we've been filling them in with dirt. There we go. We'll at least get this running down this way to the end. And we'll just go up to there. Okay. Keep this one going in the middle here. Hope to see if we can get some oak tree saplings too and put them in the middle here in our median. Some of these. Alright, I guess we should keep these. Bring this out. Keep these ones equal. Okay. Alright, good. Alright, so let's sidewalk over here very quickly. But actually, you know what? I should probably, you know, where we should put the sidewalk, we should put it by our industrial area, since there's a lot of movement over there. Just fill that in. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to make some more. I'll have to make some more asphalt, and well, we can, and we'll have the street start running down this way, and then we can continue this one here. And then I just got to get some rails. So let's try to run and do that before it gets dark. We'll get some rails, and then we can just extend our rail system down. And then we'll do a little bit of work on the sidewalk down below. I think if the cobblestone's a real issue, is we'll probably wrap up a little bit early so I can do some AFK at the, like here with our stone. Not so much AFK, but, you know, it wouldn't be very entertaining just watching me stand there and swat. Let me bring that down too. Okay. Let's try to run back and get that done before dark. Alright. Alright, so we'll stop off right here. And then we'll just keep going down. I'll come through and put like powered rails in eventually over here, but just to get this down so they can take the rails all the way down. Okay, good. And we'll do the same thing right over here. And now let me grab these. I think we should have enough. almost. There we go. Alright, with 16 to spare. Alright, and we got a bunch of dirt out of this, which is good. And eventually have to fill this in. Oh, some of the torches, some of those back down. And let me just throw this one over here. Okay. Good. So we got the rail running all the way down on either side, so that way the rails will just, they can get everywhere. So let's head back and get ready for bed. And then I think I'm going to take a look and see. I'm assuming that the still hold up with the cobblestone and that. And I think we'll have to push the guard tower because I'm hoping to push that one back. So I think, or I'm hoping to get that one done too, the one that's kind of in the way of the road. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. As well, since it appears they're not going to finish tonight. He's got 69%, and he's got 40. Alright, good, they're sleeping. Very good. Alright, let me drop into here. These. And I'm actually going to throw the snowballs in there too, because I think that they, I have 2 cobblestones, so I guess we'll give that to them, since we have a shortage. And I'll throw that back in there for now. Alright, so we have some brick slabs left. Alright, let's head down. We'll do a little bit more work on just the sidewalks. Now. We could start, I guess, right here. Let me just, I'm gonna run this down. Excuse me. Alright, we get a lot of traffic down this way, so it's probably better to put a path down for that. And go. I guess let's have run at least one path down this way. We could always do the second one later. Oops. 3 cobblestone. Okay, we'll just do the one for now. Okay. Okay, so how much do we have left? 70. Alright, let's see if we can finish. Burn through those. Go all the way down. Did a good job on this street keeping everything in line. Oh. I am. Got to purify it. Yeah, this is the guard tower I keep referencing for all those who weren't here last time. We're going to move that out of the way so we can keep our street more straight going down. We're going to move it over by the water, and then we might turn that area like around there because there's like a little bit of a gap between the fisherman's hut and the road, so we might turn that into like a green space or something. We're also going to fence off because we're not going to develop where our forester has been like traditionally planting trees in that. We're not going to develop it, we're just going to leave it. And I think I'll put up a wall to kind of around here, so then that way like he's got this whole area and then they're not interrupting, so we'll just have like the wall come all the way over here up to the shore, and then this is like pretty much his domain over here, our tree farm. Oops. Alright, so I'll burn through the rest of these right now. Let's put them right over here. Side. I have to remember to fix that over there too, because the sidewalk's kind of weird. I think when we push that forester's, we'll fix it when we push the forester's hut back. There we go. The shovel will hold out a few more. There we go. Great. Alright, we'll throw that back in there. Snowballs. Throw them. Yeah, because we can get this out of here. We can have the road coming up this way. And then, yeah, it kind of leaves like this space over here kind of open. And that we have the stairs coming down here. We'll figure out something to do with it. But good. Okay, we do have a sidewalk going all the way down this way now. So, I'll have to see, because each of these things really needs cobblestone, because for the brick, we're getting pretty much, because we're having the pressure convert stuff in this, like, converted down, like the cobblestone down into other things. So, right now we have a little bit of a cobblestone shortage. There, and let me see, what did they, yeah, so he's kind of, he's stuck there. Oh. Let me teach. I don't think I ever taught Birch. Sign. There, I don't know if that's a holdup or not. Okay, strip spruce log. Okay, they should be able to. Birch sign. No, they can. I think they can make their own compost barrels. Or can they? Hasn't really come up much because of the composter they already had. Let me see, can we teach? So, oh, the carpenter. Okay. Teach. There we go. And everything else they should be able to... Yep, everything else they should be able to get. So do they need both? They both needed glass. 7. 9. Alright, I have 31 glass left here. Need the glass blower's hut. There's not many buildings we don't have remaining. There's a handful. I think I can count it on both hands how many buildings were, different types of buildings we're missing. So, actually, we're getting there. Oh, is it spring? Stuff's starting to melt. Oh, yeah, Williams Park. Okay, glass panes. We'll divide it up. 8 and 8, I think, should be sufficient. Should need paper extra. Okay, so they're just waiting on a lot of paper extra, it looks like. They should know how to make, there's enough paper in the warehouse, so they... Let's make it paper extra. Hang on. I think we taught it to someone. Oh, that's what the holdup is. Okay, we might have to make... We're gonna have to make some, I guess. Let me grab some paper out of here. That's what the holdup is. And it's kind of like we're gonna have to, we're gonna supposed to make it ourselves, because otherwise it's gonna be an endless cycle of they don't have enough. Grab a few stacks here. Look at all that clay. Excellent. Paper. Let's make a whole bunch. All right. Ooh. Here. Let's just drop it back in the warehouse, and the relevant one won't take it again. Which one makes what we need for that one? Yep. Getting stuck. Okay, there we go. So that should be more than enough for what they need. Right now, I guess I'll throw the 25 cobblestone in here too. Okay. Good stuff. So that should hopefully, that should help. I guess that's what they were kind of stuck on. Everything else, so they should be able to make on their own, I believe. So we taught them everything else. Oh, he still needs one more glass pane. She's all set. Did I bring the card in? Or no, did I leave it up there? Okay, with the card. Let me just make him some glass pane very quickly. And then cobblestone's gonna be a bit of a little bit of a hold up. So give them 8 more. That way they could just store it. You can always use glass panes. She should have everything. Or have that at least. Okay. Good stuff. And it looks like we're coming out of winter too, which is good. So, no snowstorms. Actually, there's like only 1 or 2 snowstorms the entire winter, so not too bad this year. But yeah, I think we're going to finish a little bit early today. We started a little bit earlier, but I think we're going to finish a little bit earlier because I'm going to try to get a bunch of cobblestone now. So I'll see what I can do there because again, they're going to need it. We're basically out, and I might actually, I don't know if I'll have to have them like stop, or at least I'll have to have them getting some cobblestone forest, digging some pits back that way, and doing that. So, because we will be back tomorrow. Like I said, I think we're going to try to work on the hospital tomorrow. And, you know, we'll move this other guard tower over as well so we can kind of fix the road. But you might have a little bit of a hiatus from the road depending upon how much cobblestone we can ultimately get, and then how much of it, you know, we can afford to turn into asphalt and all the like. So, but yeah, otherwise I think we're going to leave it here for tonight. Everyone, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out for the great conversation as always. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We did get a lot done. Like I said, I'll make sure that the plantations are done by tomorrow, and I'll make sure and then we'll be all set so we can keep moving some buildings around there. I'll try to get some cobblestone in advance too, so that'll be good. But if you did enjoy the stream, please consider dropping a like if you're watching over on YouTube or Facebook, just because it really does help out a lot with the algorithm. It's a great free way to support the channel and support our community here. And if you're not subscribed or following, please consider subscribing or following. It's free. Again, another excellent way to support our channel and community for free. And you'll always be notified when we go live or when a new episode drops. And we do have a Discord, as I mentioned earlier, and on YouTube, it's pinned to the top of the chat, so it is open to everyone. So I always post a schedule on there, and we have a list of mods and the like. So, you know, it's open to everyone if you have an interest in joining our Discord there. But otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow evening, a Tuesday evening stream this week. A little bit different of a schedule. Usually we do Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. This week we're doing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday there. So, but until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now. Let them keep fighting. I didn't even realize our heart was so low. Took some shots there. Yep, we got the guards. We got them right here. They're all around here. And that, where's my other water canteen? What just happened to that? Oh. I grab some water here. Grab some gross ocean water, lake water. All right, there we go. 2 left. Is there one right? All right, one more over here, I think.